All right. We are live again, day two of 28. We are doing, for anyone joining or watching the replay, we are doing 28 days of writing sprints. And we did our first day yesterday. It was a lot of fun, 15-minute sprints, and I ended up with just under 2,000 words in my new book that I'm working on. So feeling pretty happy about that. And as always, a little apprehensive about diving in again today because resistance to doing creative work is a very, very real thing. So if you are joining us, feel free to pop into the comments and say hi, say what you're going to work on with us together. Oh, we have our first one. Look at you, right on time. Good morning to you too, and I love you too. Yeah, it's noon for you, I guess. It's 8 p.m. for me. This is the last thing I'm doing today. Oh, the other fun thing is that I got this sweater that I'm knitting. I got it to a point where I did the first try on to make sure the fit is good. It's a top down sweater, so it's like about to this point, and I'm really happy with how it's turning out. So I'm excited to finish this, do the writing that I'm avoiding, and then go do some knitting because got to finish the sweater while it's still sweater weather. That's the rule. And you are cleaning your studio. Awesome. I love that. So my plan for today is that we are going to do slightly longer sprints. So since there will still be 5-minute breaks in between, I think we'll do 20, 20, and then probably 10 at the end. There probably won't be time for 15, but we'll adjust as we do at the end. So I'm going to pop this up there for now and just wonder if there's anything else that we need to cover before we dive right on into the writing. I said this yesterday. I'll probably say it every time that the motivation for me in this is like really, truly, it's just to write fast and be committed to being here because other people are going to be here as well. And outrun the inner critic. Like that's what I'm always telling myself. Like if you keep moving fast, they can't catch you. I mean, they'll catch you when you're slowing down. Maybe that's my experience, but at least if you keep moving fast in the work, then maybe they won't be able to derail you too much. That's the hope. So I am going to start the timer. I'll mute myself. I'm going to move my camera so again, you're not looking at my thinking face because nobody wants to see that. And we will come back here together in 20 minutes to see like, how's it going? What kind of progress are you making? All right. So best of luck. Let me just start this. See you soon. Hello and welcome back. I gotta fix this. Don't forget that. I'm so happy to see these comments here. Look at you, Sarah Danielle, sending your hearts. And you created your first YouTube channel so you can comment on these lives. Amazing. I'm so happy you're here. Happy Sunday. What a great way to spend your Sunday noon. How did it go for everyone? Like, what did you get yourselves up to? I finished the first chapter of this book, and I have written 890 words so far today. And as always, in first draft mode, they might not be great. They might not make it to the final draft, but they are happening. So happy Sunday to you too. So I'm glad to see that. I'm glad they're there. I am doing my classic thing with this book where there are details that I don't know, especially when it's characters from before, and I haven't revisited these characters in a while. There are things that I don't remember, and I don't want to take the time to look them up right now in my own book. Plus, fun fact, I'm currently going through the Artist's Way, and this is the week that is a reading deprivation week. So like no consuming media. So I'm like, I probably can't even read my own book, right? That's probably not allowed. So that's why I'm writing, because I can't read. But anyway, first drafts are full of these like bracketed things that say, you know, insert detail here, because I'm not going to spend time on doing the research right now, because that's not what first draft Casey does. Thank you for telling me I'm a shining star. Like I said, they might not be great words, but they are words, and they are in a document, and that's where I like to see them. And it is nice to see Sarah, isn't it? I feel like the two of you should see each other in real life, since I can't. I'm way over here, but you could be in the same place. You know, just putting that out there. So yeah. Ate some really spicy ramen just before coming here. So trying to rehydrate, get that throat working again properly. So yes, what are we going to do next? Well, so here's the deal. I set up a Write Track is the website that I use to keep track of writing goals. And I set it up to say, okay, I want to write 100,000 words between yesterday and the end of March. And so it was averaging it out and saying, okay, as long as you write 1,600 words a day, then you should hit that with no problem. Now, of course, I would like to do it a little faster, and that's what these sprints are for. So yesterday I was about 300 words over the goal. So today, let's see how we can do, if we can hit higher than that goal. So let me see here what's going on here. Yes, you guys agree you should meet each other. Thank you for being proud of me for finishing a chapter. Generally, my chapters are like, I don't know why I settled on, my brain got the thought that they should always be like 2,700 words long. And so as I see the word count getting to like 2,500, I'm like, okay, I should wrap it up. And I'm like, why do I always aim for the same number for every chapter? Like, it doesn't have to be 2,700. It could be 2,500. It could be 3,000. It could be 5,000. It could be 50. There is no set rule of how long chapters can be. So that is just something I'm like, do I need to unlearn that? Or is it fine to just aim for the same length with every chapter? I don't know. I stand firmly by my belief in the shitty first draft, and like its job is just to exist. As long as it exists, it cannot be wrong. So that's what we hold to. And I agree. We do love ramen, especially with some nice eggs on top. That is great. 'Twas a great thing. So let's see here. We have 30 seconds left. We're going to do another 20-minute sprint. I'll pop that up there. And then we'll see how much time we have after that, and probably do, as I said, probably do a 10-minute sprint at the end. So about to put our heads back down. I hope you're enjoying my happiness sweatshirt. Wore it just for you all because I enjoy it. And 5 seconds. We're about to get started, guys. Um, if you put your name to the front, you're gonna shovel the snow. Stay warm. And I mean, like you're racing against the clock. I'm gonna hit start and let's see if you can get back here with have all the snow shoveled before the timer gets back to 0. Okay, I think that's a good goal. So here we go. I'm starting this, muting myself. See you in 20 minutes. Hello, and welcome back. Finished our second sprint. It looks like the third one is going to have to be like a 5-minute sprint because we're not going to have a ton of time. It's almost, we got 11 minutes left. So amazing. If you're still here, how did it go? Hi. Hi to you. Let's see. Now I'm up to 1,659 words today. So I guess that's about the same each sprint, about 800 and something. And that is, I'm real happy with that. So it means I've hit already the word count goal for today, but we still have just a little longer just to add a little bit more to it. So that is pretty fun. Yeah, I'm very much like figuring out what's going on in the story as we go along because I have my super rough outline, but so much of it is just what's comes up intuitively. That is my preferred way to write, like plantser, I would say. I'm not a true pantser. I'm not really flying by the seat of my pants, but I am a little bit. I like doing that a little bit. So it's sort of like, well, let's see what these characters decide is going to happen. And they're already deciding things. And I'm like, this wasn't in the plan, but that's okay because it's probably all going to work out. All right. Right? Yeah. If not in this first draft, then in a later draft. And thank you for saying those are awesome numbers. I'm pretty happy with them too. They are, again, not final words, but they are words. And it's a fun thing to get to discover the story as I go along. Also, while I'm in this artist way, like media deprivation, I mean, for a week now, I haven't read anything, watched anything, listened to anything. Wow. It's great to lose yourself in a story, even, you're like, oh, finally, I get to be in a story. I get to be in a fictional world. That's so great. So this week will be over Tuesday evening. And so you better believe I already have like my K-drama queued up. There's a couple new episodes that have come out since before this media fast. Reading deprivation, I think is what she calls it. So I'm ready. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna dive right into that just as soon as I can. So let me set this up, see if I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. If I can set up our next one to be 5 minutes. I think I did. Try not to sneeze if you can help it. I don't know. We'll see. So we'll do one more 5-minute sprint just for a little extra momentum there. I kind of reached a point in the story where I'd be ready to call it good, but I would like to push a little further because then tomorrow, hopefully, when we come back for our next set of sprints, ideally, I'll be able to pick up where I left off. I don't know, who was it? Was it Hemingway who talked about like stopping in the middle of a sentence? Am I totally off in thinking that was Hemingway? I don't know. It might be Stephen King. Those are both men who write. Or, yeah, whatever. Anyway, I'll pop this up. We're going to do a 5-minute sprint for our last one. Oh, we've got a minute to go. Always take time to hydrate. I have no cat to show you tonight. I almost did a different cat, but when I started shuffling things around to get ready for this, getting out the microphone, she was like, I'm out of here. Don't want to be any part of these shenanigans of yours. And I was like, you know what? I understand. I don't blame you. Go downstairs, be cozy, be comfy, have a fight with your mom. Because that is we have a mother-daughter cat set. They're like a matching set. They look like, they're like little Russian dolls. We got the one, and then surprised she had another one inside her. But they provide the most drama because, I don't know, they used to really love each other, and now the mom cat is just pretty much like, why are you looking at me like that? And stop looking at me like that, or I will give you something to cry about. That's not how it goes, but whatever, you know what I mean. Anyway. I'll see you in 5 minutes and we'll celebrate whatever we've been able to finish. awesome. Oh my gosh. Well, we're done. How are you going to start that? That was a great, I love having a little extra 5 minutes at the end. Yeah, just so now I'm at 1,891 words. Lovely. That just gave it an extra little boost at the very end there. And I sneezed my head off too in that time. So very productive time for me overall. I hope it was for you as well. I'm going to hang out just for a little bit longer. So feel free to, say, hey, this is how it went for me. This is what I got up to in the chat before we all sign off. And some of us go knit our little sweaters and some of us go have a day, because probably for most anybody online right now, it's like noon or 1. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I will be back here again at the same time tomorrow, at the same time every time, for any day that starts with February and ends with 2025. February 2025. Yeah. It was wonderful. Got lots done. Great to see you. Great to be here with you. The only thing that would be better is if I had you up here on camera with me, or preferably like right here. You could be sitting right here. That'd be wonderful. So yes, I'm going to sign it off. Thank you for tuning in, either live or in the replay. Hope it was productive for you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.